Aquarius, what's happening, man? Y'all doing all right out there? Welcome back to the Enigma 23 channel. I'm your host, Enigma, bringing y'all March reading for the 2021. Of course, damn, like, share, and subscribe. That shit wanted to roll off my tongue, but not gonna say it. But this is a general reading for you. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it anyway. This is a general read for you, Sun, Moon, and Rising Aquarius signs. Um, General meaning, hey, this might not be the energy. Your energy might not be the energy I'm picking up off of. You know what I'm saying? Even though you are that sign. So that's why personals are here and available. Check out the description box. All of that info is there. Follow the promptings and I get with you. The Vita 9 still going on, you know. Need healing, peek behind the veil, any of that stuff. She got you as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a whole support team over here this way. So that's what it is. And that's what it's gonna be. So let's continue on. You know, you see the new cards out and shit. So hopefully you enjoy the spreads where the new cards, yada yada yada. You got a whole year maybe to appreciate it or not. How you feel, true self, oversoul, true self, higher self, oversoul, true self, bring in, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, clarity for the collective, Aquarius, for the collective, Aquarius for March 2021, regarding the spiritual matters, bringing in what the collective of Aquarius needs to know for March 2021, regarding the spiritual matters. Reveal it. Great Mother Energy, Divine, Great Spirit, Divine, Great Mother Energy, Great Spirit, Divine, bring in messages, guidance, mentorship, guidance, truth, accurate advice, messages for the collective of Aquarius, for the collective of Aquarius, for the month of March in the year 2021. For the collective of Aquarius, for the collective of Aquarius. In the month of March in the year 2021, regarding the spiritual matters. Much love, appreciation, gratitude as always. Spirit team, Ashe, yo. All right. Is that thing still lit? Yeah, it's kind of hard to see that flame. But it's a whole cloud. I know y'all appreciate that. You air signs. It's all up in there. So here we are. We got the hoodoo tarot deck here, and you see the key on it. So we got them secrets down south. So y'all need to stop saying down south people are shut. I assure you they're not. You better listen to Nas. So let's go ahead. Let's see what you're working with. First card, how people are viewing you. If this is your first time watching, this is the position we see during the month of March, where more than likely why them eyes are on you or why they're not on you. So spiritually speaking, you know what I'm saying? But hey, if you tune in to this section of the reading, hell, you probably don't give a fuck what people think anyway. You shouldn't anyway. The mind games y'all play, Aquarius. Yeah, 3 of Knives. So we got 3 of Swords right here coming through, and speaking of thoughts and shit, hey, we dealing with that thought ramp. So, people are looking and feeling sorrow and grief and shit. These people feel like, their heart has been broken. Like, have you cussed somebody out or something? You see the dog piss on one of his people grave. He got 3 swords in him. You know what I'm saying? It ain't looking bad. So this is just their mental pain, their mental hurt, their sorrow, like I say, heartbreak, grieving, that type shit. But this is how people are looking at you. So like I said, you could have said some harsh ass words. You could have done something. Maybe you did your Queen of Swords trick and just finish him type shit, fatality, flawless victory. You know what I'm saying? Like that type shit. So let's continue on to see why other people are looking at you and feeling sorry. Or maybe they feeling sorry for you. Maybe some real fucked up shit has happened. I don't know. Let's keep it continue to see what's going on. So what's being hidden from you or what you're hiding from others. And we have the 8 of Wands. So you see what's going on. 8 of Wands, the woman on the tree and shit. Tree just got struck by lightning. So, to me that sounds like a good sign. For my people down south who practice any kind of root work, hoodoo, voodoo, whatever you want to call yourself, or babalawo, shaman, whatever you want to call yourself, y'all know about the lightning in the tree and the power, they said it come with it. But 8, we're talking about work. We're talking about craftsmanship. You putting in the manual work. You know what I'm saying? Not nobody else doing it for you. You putting in the manual work, along with that dedication and determination. You know what I'm saying? And this is, in realms of more of like your passions, the things that inspire you, or even just your spirit yourself just calling you, or you just had this feeling and you don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So this is the work that we're talking about, or it could be all of them. Because hell, somebody's passion can be different from their desire and their aspiration and what their spirit wants. So it's like 4 things. So, but just putting in that work and dedication and hell of an effort towards that shit. So if you hiding this from other people, you know what I'm saying? And they might, something might have went down. And they feel like you gonna be all destructing shit. You good. You still working. Usually when people lose somebody or it's a breakup or some shit like that, people dive themselves into their work. I mean, it happens. So just keep it going. From what is being hidden, you people that this is being hidden from, this hard work and shit. Well, not sorry to tell you that, hey, it's gonna take work. You gonna have to put that work in, you know what I'm saying? Because even if you like that type of person over here, others be looking at you and be like, damn, this motherfucker, they going through tough titty time, well, guess what? What's being hidden from you is the fact that you gotta work through that shit. Find something inspiring and inspirational to dig you up out that hole. You know what I'm saying? Because you were the last sign, Aquarius, and you the fixed sign of the air signs. You don't need to be. You already be lost in your fucking brain. You don't need no extra lostness. So let's try to get that back. So, what is divine wanting for you? She want good fortune. Wheel of Fortune card right here. We got Aunt Caroline. Known in South Carolina, but, moved to Arkansas and shit. Real handy woman. Knows her stuff. So right here, she wants you to realize, there's a bigger calling, destiny is at the door. Or maybe this is something that, for some of you, will jumpstart you answering the call of your destiny. You putting that work towards that situation. You know what I'm saying? To get from the low. Only one true direction, and that's north. So, there ain't no east, west, and shit. Just north. That's it. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? let's see, yeah, I'm tripping. So we talking about cycles, new ones possibly coming your way, you know, with new cycles bring new opportunities, so hopefully you'll be able to see them when they're there and you're not overthink them and you seize them as they see you fit, you know. So had the roads come to you, you know what I'm saying? So how we gonna work and get there? We know we need to put this work in and all this and that, but can we get a little bit more detail from the masculine to the divine masculine and see what you need to be working on this month? You need to work on transforming a little bit, you know. So this could be the prince, the knight, you know, or even here, the son of cups, here is a baskets though. So, we just got a situation here where it's like, hey man, look, being you is nice and dandy. Ain't nobody saying or told you not to be. But in this instant, we're gonna kinda need you to transform into this person, you know. So like with this card, we already dealing with cups and it's a waterfall in the back. So for my people who know signs and symbols and metaphysics and all of that hidden language, we all know we're talking about the emotions. You know what I'm saying? Or even deeper still, the soul. So we working on the emotional situations and slash or your soul as well. You know what I'm saying? Because there's going to be certain changes and shit. I really wouldn't be surprised if fucking the tower card popped up in some kind of way, shape, or fashion, Um, this person right here, this is like a humorous person. Knights tend to get things finished. They work on shit. I mean, it's fleeting energy, but hey, you can't stay the same all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, you're not the same person every day or in every situation. So you're just transforming, and the type of transforming you need to do is one that's going to be working on your emotional cords, even deeper still, like I say, your soul. You know what I'm saying? So that's getting more connected with that intuitive side of yourself, the creative side of yourself. Trying to really, really get shit done. So it's changes that you need to make about yourself. And if you don't know about yourself, this is why you have different relationships with people. So your mother, your daddy, your sister, brother, cousin, side chick, main chick, side dude, main dude, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Co-workers, ask them. Tell them to be real with you. You'll be surprised. You'll gain some insight. So let's continue on. Higher self. What's the message? Them bones. Them bones. So we got the judgment card right here. The judgment card. Throw them bones. So what I feel up out of here, maybe a reading for some of you will help you get over the top. I mean, I'm not just saying it because I do. It ain't gotta be me. You go where you need to go. But just saying, you see what's on the card. So it could be a message from your higher self saying, hey, you might need to get a reading. For others of you, this could be, that judgment, finally coming home. All of your past actions or finally caught up, either whether they're good or bad, negative or positive, but, cause and effect. Every time I see this card, that's what I think when I see judgment, cause and effect. So, hey, let's reawaken to some shit. Let's raise up our perception of things, of things that we think we know and shit. Um, let's not fear this change that's going on, or the change that you need to make. You know what I'm saying? Because some of you have been going through this period in transformation, and others of you are just beginning or will begin. You know, and this is kind of more of like that beginner stage type energy, because this shit got somebody down and out for real. Then we got the Destiny card here. I mean, Wheel of Fortune card. So. But yeah, let's be anew. Let's be reborn. You know what I'm saying? And it's in the higher space. And I mean the higher space. It's in the higher self position. So it's real. So that's the message from your higher self. Overall energy. We got all these character switch ups and shit. We got the follow basket. So this the overall energy. So you see the sun right here. You this person you think you are. Your destiny's calling. You need to work towards that. So that means that you're gonna have to change. Be this person, right? But once you get to that person, guess what? You're gonna have to change again. Change clothes and go. Because that's all we do. We take off meat suits. We take off layers. Constantly taking off layers. Or a mask or bodysuits. Now it's the Father. The Father of Cups, a King of Cups. It's basically energy that's stable, they're emotionally available, this type of person ain't gonna be with the bullshit really. So they ain't gonna be playing with other people's feelings and emotions, saying lies or not doing all. This type of person wanna get shit done. This type of person that make shit move and work. You know what I'm saying? They have the benefit. They know the power they have, and the type of energy and blessings they can give to somebody else, So this is overall energy for you in that stash. So just keep that in mind. Trying to get to the end goal on that, They could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. Doesn't have to be, but this would be more of the emotional balanced one. So that would be damn sure not like a damn sure not that Cancer. You know what I'm saying? That'll be more of a Pisces. If any day you gonna ask me, cause shit, you know how Scorpios get down. Them I ain't gonna tell you be like no Scorpio. Would have done been freaked out, done got into fights and shit. All of that crazy shit. Trying to plan somebody murder, but you get caught. Yeah, damn. So we go continue on to the unknown wild. This is the archetype one version of this. You can't even shuffle these, man. You gotta do that. That's all I can do. I can't even chop suey these motherfuckers. So just bear with me. See what I mean? But I love the deck. You know what I'm saying? Leave it in the comments. Y'all tell me how y'all like the new spread, the new decks and shit. If you do, if you don't. Old setup, what? See if we can get to this 360. Or should I say, this ain't that type of read. To the 720, I mean. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see your strength, your weakness, and your guidance. Your strength. And let's see. We have the fault line. The fault line. So what you think that's going to be about? That's shit underneath the surface that's coming up to the top. Something want to be let free. You know what I'm saying? Something wants to be let free. So if I'm right, Could that be 49? You know? So what we got for you is the fissure, the crack, the weak link. Imagine walking across a frozen lake that begins to crack before your eyes. No matter how optimistic and brave you might be, panic ensues. You become fearful, intense, and long for stable ground. Such is the energy of the fault line. It's the energy of walking on eggshells, of precarious dynamics, of sensing what is ready to break open into chaos. It's likely this cracking open is overdue as fault lines develop slowly and naturally from underlying elemental pressures. This card comes as a potent warning not to deny the shakiness that's afoot. It's much better to prepare yourself for change than to walk along the fault line pretending all is well. Three of Knives is what I thought about. You should have too. There is no easy fix for the situation at hand. It will require a fundamental shift that alters the current dynamics from the ground up. So, hey, change clothes, then go. So, y'all here, but this is on your side. You know, you being supported with this. And we in the season of Pisces. So Pisces is all about that type of energy is all for it. It's all for it. So what's the weakness? We got the prayer. I don't blame y'all because some of y'all, you know, I'm not praying. So I can become pray, you know. So we got 45, I believe. Um 10, 28, and 3. All right. Just checking y'all numbers out real quick. So I'm tripping. I done read that wrong. So let's look at the prayer, you know, because affirmations are prayers as well, you know, but it's different when you letting your energy out to a force outside of yourself, you know. Just watch Clash of the Titans 1 and 2, really 2. What is prayer? When are we in a state of prayer and when are we not? To whom or what do we pray? That is the key question. Archetypically, the practice of prayer has been with us since the dawn of time as a remedy for the omnipresent, self-centered thinking that spins us toward illusion. Prayer leads us beyond our ego as we move from our little story to the big one. I can't second that because I know plenty of people who pray, their life still fucked up externally and especially internal, still fucked up. So whatever force, you know, you're praying to, you know, do your thing. But if it seems like your life is depleting, I don't know. There might be something else. Something else you thought that it was, but it's not. Some say we are in a state of prayer anytime we are not the center of our own thoughts. Others say prayer is a natural result of gratitude. Perhaps it is simply surrender or service. Whatever prayer is for you, this card reminds us of its importance. Get quiet, low, humble, and soft. Bow and touch the ground as your heart lifts to the sky. Though it may be uncomfortable, it is time. Nothing else will do. So y'all heard it. It is time. Shit from the surface trying to come up. Destiny calling. It is time. But this is going to be The weak point, even though this is like your strength, you're boosting, which can be understandable because we are in Pisces. So Pisces is usually, Neptune deals with illusion and shit. So if even if you will versed in it, you can still get tricked sometimes. So, but let's look at the guidance, to this why you won't pray. The sustainer. The sustainer. So number 24. Number 24. I know what sustains itself forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Boo! That's what will always sustain you. Now yourself would never go against you at all. You might think it is, but it ain't. You might need to go back and study some more, ponder a little more. We got the peacemaker, the upholder, and the preserver, the sustainer, the second archetype in the trio of existence. Works beyond the scenes, tending to the tasks of life. They cultivate gardens, pay bills, keep the meals warm, and the mouse sweetly fed. The sustainer is at peace in the process of life, knowing there is no start or finish to humble yet meaningful tasks. They have a natural inclination to nourish others, to achieve, to preserve Earth's resources, to consider environmental impact, to see their role in the divine cycle of life. It's common for the sustainer to become overworked, leading to resentment. Their tasks aren't glamorous, and therefore the sustainer rarely receives the credit or attention. The sustainer longs to hold things in place so badly, especially relationships. That's, I mean, that they resist necessary change. Take time with this archetype. It is within us all. It needs our love. So, what it say? Don't resist the necessary change. The sustainer longs to hold things in place so badly that they resist necessary change. Don't do that. Don't resist it. You need to go with it. Because the number one, it makes no point to sustain anything if you're not sustaining the key person of the equation. You. Yes, you. So sustain, please. Please. So, what's on the bottom? We got the vision. The vision. And we got owls on this thing and whatnot. I will hit y'all with some keywords though. That good old 55, that good old another 10, so y'all know what tarot is all about when we talk about them 10s. And if you don't, we're talking about the point of evolving. You know what I'm saying? That's that manifestation. The womb and the phallus coming together. Your key words, the dream, the imagined, the revealed. So, hey, if you deal with yourself, maybe the dream, the magic, the reveal will come to you. Or maybe even visions. Pay attention to them dreams. Like I said, shit is gonna start surfacing up. You might start feeling some kind of way and whatnot. But hey, just remember, this is happening for me, not to me. You see how just one little word will have you thinking so differently? So don't be like, why me? You're going to be like, months on down the line, you're going to be like, oh, I'm so glad that happened. I'm trying to tell you. So next we got the Sacred Spirit reading cards. And let's see what y'all got going on. The sustainer. That's funny because we got the father of baskets, the benefactor. I know it ain't the father of coins, but Hey, it's kind of the same thing, you know. You got this motherfucker is diplomatic, you know, all about that peace game, balance and shit. We don't need all that cuckoo caca shit. But sustain, it'd be people like this that sustain stuff. So y'all card on the overall card is shield your energy. Y'all got the hypno toe. Nah, this is the, you know, how you lick the back of a certain toes and hallucinate, you know, what they call them, the hallucinogens. So shield your energy. Look beneath the surface. See, that's why you should have been looking beneath the surface, because that's why you in all of this agony and shit, and you grieving because when the shit showed itself, you didn't want to look beneath the surface. So now that the crack has finally done came up, that pimple finally done formed itself, now you want to tend to it. So you can see why when you ignore shit, certain shit has to happen in your life, even the far most left shit, to get your attention, because normally you wouldn't do it. So, but you know, deal with them shadows, man. Go within yourself, deal with that shit, because that's when you will have visions and all of that shit. Come on. Birth of creation is at the bottom of the deck here. And we got here birth of creation. Like the cosmic womb, don't it? It's like the Vestica of Pisces. Well, you know, you have two circles, but it's kind of like the middle point with it. And then it's within the cosmic egg. Shit dope. So birth of creation. Potential growth. Yeah, you have it. Potential growth. So that's why it's important to go ahead and switch that shit up. Change clothes. Remember that. So Aquarius, this being your reading for March. Bask in the greatness of Neptune. Get that kickstart energy to kick you off. Peace.